Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. Today's video is going to be another awesome one, breaking down another subscriber's gameplay. And this is actually someone you've seen me play with, so we're going to go ahead and break down a little bit of the gameplay. Again, it is a subscriber that I've played with before, but we're going to break down a high skill, high sensitivity player again. I know last time we were able to break down Not My Food Stamps, plays on 1111. This player plays on the exact same sensitivity, is able to maintain that accuracy, snap onto targets, and actually go on pretty lengthy streaks. And what I usually notice about players that I've seen that have really high sensitivity is they usually have really good map awareness because they're moving so quick throughout the map. They have to make split-second decisions that determine whether or not they're going to get a shot in the back, in the side, and a lot of times they do put themselves in tricky predicaments because they know they're so fast with that aim they can snap on and destroy the enemy team. So what we're going to do is walk through a gameplay on one of the new maps, playing Hardpoint, and just kind of seeing how Errl plays the game. If you do enjoy the video in any way, or sounds like something you'd be able to enjoy on a regular basis, make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on. And if you do enjoy the video at any point, remember to hit that like rating if you do enjoy it before you click away. So let's go ahead and get into some gameplay. So we're going to go ahead and get a little look at the new map, Market Garden. It's part of DLC 3. He's going to be playing Hardpoint. We're going to look at the class setup. We're going to see how he plays, the choices he makes, and also see a little bit how the class choice changes based off how I normally set up my best class setup. So what we're going to do is look at the class setup, break that all down, and then kind of guide through the gameplay as we go along. So for this match, it's a little bit tighter quarters. He's going to be using the PPSH, a variant, the Duck Soup. He didn't have the Duck Soup 2 with the extended mags, advanced rifling, and grip. The Specialist is going to be there with the armored basic training. He's going to be using Forage, Hunker, and then the new one, Escalation, which is amazing for those double kill feeds, especially if you're a fast player, running with the S-Mine and the Flashbang. So let's go ahead and get into it. So as you watch the gameplay, you're going to see all of the map. The way it's designed is a little bit tighter quarters, so it's that medium to short range. So rifles and SMGs are really strong here. I'm sure you can use LMGs because you can use LMGs and snipers on every map, but ideally you're going to want to use those to have the strong suit. So right now he's kind of rotating, looking where his teammates are, and then really controlling the hard point. He's not actually sitting just in the hard point all at once. He saw the guy pop up, and he's kind of looking at the void. You can see the guy on the mini-map. Teammate clears him out, and then now you're looking at this space behind him. A little bit in this corner, you can see that there should be a little bit of space. Still looks like he's trying to learn the map a little bit, trying to see how the rotation is going around. His teammate is flooded in the hard point, so they don't really need him in there to actually do anything. He's kind of rotating, looking at where people are at, following this teammate, looking like he's pre-aiming a little bit, waiting to see if anyone pops out. And then this is actually a good entry point. So you can see a little bit on the timing there. He was just a little early, but he's able to go ahead and wrap around and take this dude out. The guy doesn't even know he's there. He's getting chased down. All these corridors, perfect timing. Gets a triple kill, hip fires, quad feed, right? Exactly, quad feed. Right there, perfect timing. He was able to snap on to the next guy. You can see his accuracy is pretty dead on. I messed around on stream trying to do 11-11, and it just got absolutely destroyed. So right here, he's just kind of navigating the map, taking people out, gets in gunfights where he's one bullet short of death, but re-engages right away. And it looks like the enemy team is kind of running in a pack, but the way he's maneuvering around the map, he's actually keeping people from getting to the hard point because he cuts them off before they get there. So you can see right here, he comes around another guy. This is like easy flank points. And since he has that full Specialist on board with all those basic trainings, he can see when someone's behind him. He's running around, picking up ammo. He can see this guy's in a gunfight, and then he goes and engage. Easy kill there. He sees another one. Man, he's just reading the mini-map really well. Got to probably do a little bit more conscious effort of picking up those little ping bags off the floor with clandestine or whatever it is, where you walk over them and it pings the map. So it looks like someone's on the hard point, so he's got to rotate a little bit around this left side, get through the building, and then kind of see where people are at. So right here, it looks like he's just more navigating the map, getting used to it. Because since it is a newer map, it's only been out this week, some of these things take a little time to develop where people move to. And you can see a lot of his gunfights, they're not even gunfights. He's flanking people, and that doesn't happen by accident. You got to be a smart player to put yourself in advantageous positions to flank people. So you can see he's moving around, pre-aiming a lot, centering, huge. So as soon as he snaps in on somebody, look at the centering on that door was just ridiculous. Let's go ahead and look at that again. So now we're going to look at that again in slow motion. You can see he's already centering when he comes around the corner. When he ADS's, there's no delay in aiming down sight. He's already on the center. He doesn't have to readjust his aim at all. He does the same thing when he comes around this corner. He's already ready. When he centers it, the crosshairs are already where they need to be in hip fire. So when he ADS's, it's already there. He doesn't have to make many adjustments, and you'll see that throughout the gameplay. Like, I just slowed it down to slow it down for you a little bit. I'm gonna have a few more videos about centering, pre-aiming, all those types of things over the coming week, because I did a great video, at least in my opinion. A lot of comments on it were pretty positive, but where I broke down the top 5 ways to improve your accuracy. I'm gonna link that down in the description if you want help with that. But I'm gonna do a dedicated series this upcoming week where each day will probably focus on one element. So one day will focus on centering, the next one will be pre-aiming, sensitivity, all those types of things. So hopefully, if you want a little bit more info on those, tune in next week. Make sure you subscribe. If you're enjoying the video, remember to click that like button. So you can see right here, he got a little bit frustrated by his death. So he's readjusting, centering. Let me get back into the game. And a lot of times you do need that mental break, because if you were just streaking, absolutely demolishing, and you get killed by something random or from the side, it ends up throwing off your game a little bit, and then you almost immediately die right after. And you can see right there, he went into that. His aim wasn't on point. He wasn't centering well. He missed his shots. And sometimes when you die, like I said, you got to get your head back in the game, because then you just go on a death streak almost inevitably right after you die. It's like your confidence is directly linked to how well you do in the game. And for me, I learned that the hard way. Is a lot of times if you go into gunfights more confident, you're going to be more confident in the gunfight, and you'll probably win more of those. Again, you can see his navigation flanking. He knows the guys right here. He was almost going to go for that drop shot, decided not to. Just repositioning, and again, absolutely destroys that guy with the hip fire. And then he comes around, navigating the map again. He can see that there's a supply drop right there. Looks like these guys didn't go for it, so they obviously pushed forward. He was able to flank all of them. Oh, look at that drop shot. Impressive, right? So he does drop shot pretty well. Doesn't jump shot too much, at least from this clip. But drop shotting works really good, especially if you have a high sense, because you can adjust really quickly. Usually have a lower sense, it's hard because you're not strafing. But with Super Soldier mode activated with that specialist bonus, you can see he's actually wreaking havoc on the whole entire lobby. And obviously those shields have been annoying since they've been introduced just this week. But obviously they need to get tweaked. For whatever reason, they're not working right. They're delivering hit markers when they shouldn't be. They should be kill shots. It looks like a teammate actually got a V2 rocket, so it's a pretty strong lobby, whoever he's with. But definitely, if you're going to go for V2 rockets, I probably wouldn't recommend specialists again unless you're running a party. Just because Blitzkrieg will allow you to get those recons and counter recons and continually keep those spammed up in the air, so you have great map awareness. You can see somebody's calling in recons, so that's helped, especially since he's not playing with the recon. He doesn't have those streaks available. Makes it a little bit trickier when you play. So he's coming around for the flank. He's positioning all these people really well. He's chasing this guy down. Teammate looks like he went around the other way, and then he's pushing down for the hard point. He ends up getting no hit markers. That one, it looked a little fishy to me when you're watching the actual gameplay. It looks like he should have got more hit markers than he did, and it should have been killed based off when he shot and he started getting actual hit markers. So you can see right here, rushing the objective. It's good to rush the objective. You got to run in a group, especially if you're going to push for an objective hard or throw your flashbang into the area. Typically, those people with the shields aren't going to be able to do anything because they're not wearing the appropriate thing to counter it, which would be armored or a basic training. They're probably not going to waste the basic training on that. So you can see right here, another triple feed. Somebody is up top, so he kind of repositions, knowing that there's teammates around, and then it looks like that guy got killed. So he's still holding the hard point, kind of rotating in and out of it. He doesn't have a bunch of hard point times, but his effort is keeping people off the hill. He has a teammate just sitting on the hill back there. It looks like someone took the hill. He goes and gets a couple kills and then heads back, hopefully after, so he can rotate. But he's cutting through the mid-map. Teammate is still holding down the hard point. So all you need is one person to hold the hard point. So if you have 0 time on the hard point, that's perfectly fine, as long as you were doing the right things to keep these people off the hard point. So all these people are cut off, and then he gets killed quickly by a random nade. So just bad timing. Just bad timing. It just rolled right into him. He got hit already a couple times before that, so it was enough, even being a super soldier, that he died. So you can see it's an absolute slaughter. He's patrolling the map, making sure people don't get into the hard point. Rotates to the hard point every now and again. Seems to be losing to this shield guy, and it always seems like the hit markers are just slightly off. It seemed like in that gunfight he was already outgunned slightly. The guy was shooting before he even came out. So there's some combination of issues with the shield guy for whatever reason. Goes in, takes the hard point, and a lot of times he's going to have a high kill game. And that guy's using shield requisitions. Oh my god. But what ends up happening, he's going to have a high kill game. If they lose, the teammates will blame him. If they win, the teammates won't give you credit if you're a high kill gameplay, unless you have a super high objective time. But you can see in these scenarios, when he's in the objective, he's putting in work. When he's outside the objective, he's keeping people off the objective. So that's where map control, again, always goes back to map control is more important than objective play. He's not on the objective now. It rotated already. His teammates are there. He's patrolling, cutting off paths for people to get there. He's reading the mini-map. You see how quick he snapped around? As soon as they popped up on the mini-map as being on the opposite side of the map, he's already rushing to the other side to cut them off. Cuts that guy out of spawn. A little bad timing on there because the guy runs in with the shield. But you can see the aggressiveness pushing out there. Definitely went on a long streak to start, like a 15, and then followed up by like a 10. So he's actually decimating the lobby. It's doing really well. Went 52 and 10, 5.0 KD, 30 seconds in the hard point, 7 defends. So amazing gameplay. If you do guys want more of these breakdowns, let me know down in the comment section, #review, and I'll break down your gameplay. I do have a couple on the agenda already, so they'll be back ordered if you upload them now. But do let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the gameplay, what you think of the player. I'm going to go ahead and leave links to his social media as well as his YouTube channel. So if you guys want to go ahead and check him out, subscribe. Let him know in the comment section, however you subscribe. Say, hey, JGod sent me. I liked your video. You're awesome, whatever the case is. And then we'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Remember to click like, subscribe, notifications on. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you. And as always, have a great day.